Welcome to another video of the WorkWithPlus course. In this video, we are going to work with the banking transactions screen that we have created in previous videos. Let's now imagine that the user requests that the transaction be painted red if its amount is 1,000 or more, that it appears colored in yellow if its amount is between 500 and 1,000, and that it appears painted green in any other case. For this, WorkWithPlus has the conditional formatting functionality, which allows you to paint an entire row of the grid or a column depending on the conditions you place on it. Now we will select the columns we want to paint and click on the conditional formatting property. We can select one or more than one. And we place the condition. If not, we can do it directly from the grid. And we also have the conditional formatting here, the property. If it is done from the grid, all the columns within it will be formatted. In this case, we will do it from the account transaction amount column. Let's go step by step. First, we click on Conditional Formatting on the three dots, and we add the conditions. We start with one of them. We select that if it is greater than or equal to 1,000, also background color format, and the rest, we leave it as is. And then we add another one. And here it indicates us that if the amount is greater than or equal to 1,000, that it be marked in red. Now we will place another one. Here we indicate that if it is greater than or equal to 500 and less than 1,000, that it be marked in yellow. Here we will place a warning and they will be loaded in yellow. And finally, we will create another condition where if it is less than 500, it will show colored in green. Now it is perfect. And there we have our three conditions created. We click on the OK button, and we have our conditional formatting created. Here we can see the example. With the Include Filter property, we can indicate that the column filter filters us by these conditions. We are going to mark this property for all three formats and add the following caption. In the first case, we will add the caption of higher than 1,000. In the second, we will add this caption between 500 and 1,000. On the last case, we will tell it to be less than 500. Let's run the application and see this in runtime. We can see that each movement has a color depending on its value. Now, if we click on the filter by column, we can see that it can be filtered by the different formats that we defined. For example, if we click here, this case will be displayed. In this case, amounts greater than or equal to 1,000 were shown. Now, we are going to filter by another option, which is greater than or equal to 500 and less than 1,000. And this case is shown to us. Now we are going to filter by the remaining case that we have left, which was all those that are less than 500. And here we can see them. Now we are asked that if the movement is a withdrawal, an exclamation icon appears next to its description. If it is an entry, a check icon appears. For this, similar to conditional formatting, we have the columns tag, which allows adding icons depending on the conditions. To do this, we are going to go to the description column and click on the tags property. Here we have the tags property, and when we click on the three dots, an editor similar to that of conditional formatting was opened, except that in this one we will choose icons. Let's add the following icons. In this case, we will add the accounts transaction is withdraw condition. In type and category, we will add icon general, exclamation, include filter, and withdraw. Here we can see that the exclamation point icon has already been applied. Account transaction, withdraw, and icon general as well. And check include. And here we can see that the check icon has been added. Now we will see the changes at runtime. Once you have run our application, you will be able to enter with the user and administrator data, which are admin and admin123. We will enter it. And once the home is loaded, we will enter our transaction account and we will go to see the transactions. In this case, we can see exclamation points because they are all withdrawals, but we are going to remove the filter that it had so that we can see them all. Here we can see that these are withdrawals that have an exclamation point, and we can see that this and these are income. That's why you find the check icon. A very common question is, what happens if more than one icon meets the condition? In this case, WorkWithPlus adds all the icons that meet the condition, side by side in the order they were added from the editor. WorkWithPlus allows us to add our own icons or conditional formattings from the WorkWithPlus settings object. In the description of this video, you can find links with more information about this. We invite you to subscribe to our channels so that you are always up to date with our upcoming videos. See you there!